A while ago, I came across a copy of a childhood game on Facebook Marketplace, and I made a video unboxing it and going through it, and I talked about how I wanted to complete the set because it was missing some pieces, and something really cool happened. A bunch of people sent me copies of that game in various states of completion, and I was able to create a complete good condition set for myself. I was also able to put aside a whole other set of the models that I could paint, and I painted a few of them. And by a few, I mean 2. There's someone who offered to send me one, and I had given them my P.O. box address, and that was that. Many months later, I got an email from them saying, hey, sorry, I finally got around to sending you that game. It's in the mail. And I was like, oh, well, I already have a complete set, so I don't really need it. But the thing is, it was already sent. So what am I going to do? I really appreciate the gesture, so I'm still going to find a way to make use of it. The problem is that when it showed up, it turns out that it must have been stored in like not a very good place at some point. It's absolutely filthy and water damaged and I think moldy. I have avoided actually looking through it yet because I don't know what kind of state it's in, but I figured it might be fun to kind of look through it together. I'm actually going to glove up because, yeah, it's a little bit grody. It's a shame, but I think this box is beyond saving. Like yeah, it looks like it was in a shed or something. So I'm not even going to try. However, I'm immediately noticing that the actual terrain has not been punched out of the cards, but it definitely looks moldy. So I don't know that it's worth trying to save. Ooh. I have an air purifier going in the room. So that's gonna help, but I would actually prefer to be doing this outside because this is wicked moldy. I'm, again, not gonna try. I'm sorry, but that's going in the trash. The original sticker sheet for the flags, but it's moldy. Yeah, I can't. No, I don't wanna. Moldy paper is bad news. However, the plastics should be okay. These are actually still in the original bags. They've been, oh, it's dusty too. I should be wearing a mask. I just got over a sinus infection and I have a feeling I'm gonna give myself another one. But these look clean. Basically anything that I can save and wash, I will. But anything that's just gonna be staying moldy, not gonna happen. This model is not from this game. There's a dragon model here that is not from this, and I actually think it might be from Dragon Strike, which I have. I'm not sure, I'll have to compare it. But that's cool. I mean, if nothing else, I got a cool vintage model. I don't think I have. There's actually, okay, all these models, the original models, I'm gonna wash up, separate them, but there's some other things in here, like a weird metal model. Do you belong to this game? I don't think you're from this game. Rats? There was no rats in this game. Are these from Hero Quest? I don't remember, but those also don't go to this game. Hey, I just want to take a second to tell you about the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. They are my go-to all-in-one website creation and hosting tool. I run 3 websites and I run every single one of them using Squarespace. Since making my first one, it's become my go-to when I need something new. I can't think of a faster way to make a site and get it up and running and host it on the internet. They've got a bunch of great tools, tons of templates to get you started, to get the basis for your design, AI tools to help you with some of the wording on it, and everything is super easily customizable. Whether you know how to do that sort of stuff or not, it's all drag and drop, and everything you customize for the desktop website automatically gets formatted for mobile use, which is great. You can set up a web store, you can sell courses, really great for e-commerce in general. They also offer their own easy payment system, which is awesome. And if you need a website and you're considering your options, go check them out. You can start an account for free. And once you know that you like the system and you're comfortable with it and you want to proceed, you can just use the link and the code in my description and you can get 10% off the purchase of your first website or domain. So yeah, what are you waiting for? Go make a website. Some of the skulls that have never been clipped off the sprue. That's pretty fun. The cards, moldy. Yeah, real shame, but hey, it happens. Oh, there's still, oh, that's the hero weapons still on the gold sprue. Not all of them though. That's kind of a shame. I kind of wish that one was still on there. That would be a neat little display piece. It's still neat. Oh, I can hear my air filter turning up. Another metal model. Another metal model. Actually, a whole bunch of them. So I don't really know what those are, but I want to just get all this moldy crap out of here right away. I'm just going to take it immediately outside. I feel bad. I hate throwing out anything vintage, but as a collector of many vintage, rare, dead format things, I know the importance of knowing when something should just get thrown out. Ugh. Can't save everything. All right, so all the plastic models and these terrain pieces are actually very clean. Despite being in that moldy box, they were wrapped in plastic, and I don't even know if they need a wash. It probably wouldn't hurt, but they're pretty good. All of these are just gonna end up, I guess, customization, kit bash fodder. Like I mentioned, I have a full set of all of the Dark World models in my complete game set. I also have a second set that I've put aside for painting. And then I had even more extras that I sent to Trent a while ago. So these are like extras. These are the metal models that were kicking around inside, and they seem to be from some old war game, maybe like more of like a board game. They're different kinds of metal. They're numbered, and one of them says Hun, one says Scott, one says Swiss, and one says Roman. And this guy is maybe from something different. He's missing his horse. These are not really my kind of thing, so I don't know that much about them. I do like this one though. That's actually a pretty nice little sculpt there. I'm sure I can find someone who will appreciate these more than me. And this dragon is in fact from Dragon Strike. Here's the one from my Dragon Strike game that I got from my friend JP. And I guess this is one that he painted when he was younger. Looks like it was with like the Testers kind of model paint. But now I have one that is unpainted, which is nice because at some point I would love to paint up all of these models from that game. And I would have felt bad repainting his childhood one. So now I don't have to. The last weird surprise extra thing are these two rats. They have a similar style base to these. Well, if not similar, exactly the same. So I'm wondering if maybe they're from one of the Dark World expansions. There were a handful of expansion games, and considering how similar they look to the other models, I feel like they're probably not from something different. Like maybe they're from some weird other Warhammer board game that I don't know about, but they sure do go with these really well. So this is very cool. If anyone can identify what these are and let me know, I would actually really appreciate it. These are gonna get put aside. They are the most special thing in this lot here.